Hi, good morning, Flosstube. It's Lisa Smith, Kindred Stitcher. Today is November 23rd, 2025. I don't know how this happened, but Thanksgiving is like 3 days away, 4 days away. What's been going on? One weekend, my mom and sister and I went to a place called Swan Island Dahlias. It's a huge dahlia farm, and they have this amazing like gift center, which I saw on Facebook, and we went and visited, and they had Christmas stuff. It was bedecked with Christmas stuff. So we shopped in there and bought a few things. Then we went up to Acorns and Threads because I needed to buy a skein of toffee thread, which I ordered from 123 Stitch, and it came. It took about a week, and it came, but I ordered wool and not cotton. So the project I was working on, I couldn't move forward with because I had the wrong thread. So then we went up to Acorns and Threads after we went to Swan Island Dahlias, and we did a little shopping there. Came back and ate some lunch and had just a really nice day. Then the following Friday, I went to Florida with a couple girlfriends to meet another one of our friends who moved to Florida about 3 years ago. These are the girls that I went to Scotland and Ireland with when we turned 50, and we've raised our kids together, and they're dear friends. So we had a week of laying by the pool. We went to Disneyland one day. On a Monday, we thought, oh, it'll be better. The crowds won't be so much. Holy cow. It wasn't too bad during the day, but the nighttime, the parade and the fireworks, it was packed. It was packed. And then one day we went to Universal, which we had a great time. Boy, the Harry Potter park that they built it looked just like the set. It was crazy. So we had a great time there and really just had time hanging out at the pool, which was lovely. It was so nice. And I did stitch for a few hours, a few days. So I did continue to work on some small projects, but let me show you what I've done since then. All right, so I worked on, actually, let me show you the big one that I've been working on. This is, I've got some stuff that's going to slide off here. A Teresa Kogut pattern called Find Joy. You think I'd have this memorized by now. It's a Patreon chart from August. And if you join her Patreon, you can buy her previous Patreon charts. So I know some people have gone on and bought this. This is where I am. So since the last time I saw you, I bought my toffee so that I could stitch my chickens. So there's the chickens in the chicken yard. I did this Quaker motif, the chicken hen house. Isn't that very bougie, isn't it? I mean, I would love to have a little stone hen house that's decorated and has all the bells and amenities for a chicken. Every chicken house should have those. I did this star, and I popped over here and completed this. I just recently completed the top of that bouquet and stitched this, and now I'm filling the words out. I'll move over here and do the beehive and the bird, and then basically there's a top border that I have to do. This is a conversion, and when I'm done with this, I'll post it so y'all can see it if you'd like. I pretty much think that the colors I picked, nothing's probably going to change between now and when it's done, but I love this. It's so cheery. It's almost like a spring chart because the reds that Teresa had chosen are more primitive, and I changed them to brighter pinks. Basically, this is supposed to be red, but it's kind of a hot pink, shades of pink. So it is so sweet. I love it. It's stitched on 40 count Maple Bar by Cedar River Linens, which may be my favorite linen right now. It's lovely to work on. It's the perfect sampler fabric, in my honest opinion. Now, when I went to Florida, I brought out this one first. This is Stacy Nash, Oak Leaf Manor Pin Keep Drum. It's very much leafy weather right now here. Rain has set in and all of the trees are losing their leaves. This fall has been so beautiful where I live. And some years it goes from warm to cold, super cold quickly, and the trees don't change colors as much. The oak trees just go from green to brown. but the rest of the deciduous trees, they did put on a show this year. So I worked on the band. And when I started this, the last time I showed you, I just had a little bit of this band done. And so now I'm working my way down. I'm going to try and do like one of these motifs. I think I have to do 9 of them. This actually is folded in half. And so there's plenty of fabric. This was a kit from Country Sampler. There's plenty of fabric to do the top part, which is the house. And then I'm going to send it out to have it finished because I'm not going to do the ruching on that. I love the ruching on the finished piece. It's beautiful, but I don't want to do it. So I'm going to pay somebody to do it. This looks like I think this is a picture of this plus Ren. Is Ren picture this plus? I think it is. It's whatever's in the kit from Country Sampler. So I worked on that. Then my friend Lori, textilist, and I started this next one. This is the Noel Ornament Sampler from Samplers and Primitives. So pretty. And I'm using the DMC, and yes, I do have bobbined DMC because where I live right now, and we live in the country. My husband's building us a house. I owe you guys some sort of a house tour update, but it won't be this video, probably the next one. He's mostly finished the main bathroom, the hall bath, that in time for Thanksgiving. So we're going to have Thanksgiving in our house, our new house. Now, there's no flooring in there. The kitchen's not in. We'll have to cook in the tiny house and schlep all the food into the main house. But anyway, so Lori and I are working. I don't know where I was going with that, but Lori and I are working on this. Other people have jumped in and are working on it too. It's gorgeous. Oh, I bobbinated these. I haven't changed them over to thread drops because I don't have anywhere to put it. We live in the shop, in a room inside our shop, and in a tiny house. And now, and I want to move stuff into the main house, but my husband's like, nope. We picked out flooring. He says we can't until we can get the occupancy. We can't move anything in. Boo-hoo. So we will have tables and chairs for Thanksgiving. We'll have to take the stuff out. But this is where I am. Okay. This is on 40 count vintage pearl barley. I had a piece big enough to start this piece. This is kind of ghosty. This is like DMC 945, I think. And I was thinking about switching that out, but I really like the way it looks. It's hard for you to see because of the lighting in here. But it does show up and it's very soft. And I love the way that looks. So I'm going to keep it. I think it's this inner one. This is another color that's also a little bit ghosty. It looks great on this fabric. And I will continue to work on this in the Christmas season. Likely, besides my Find Joy pattern, I'm going to work on Christmas projects probably from here to Christmas. And I might even start a couple more. So the other one that I started that was on the other half of the vintage pearl barley is Peace and Goodwill by Brenda Gervais. Sorry, this is so glary. I don't feel like taking it out of the package. I want to make sure I get this video done. My husband went to urgent care because he caught a cold. Now we're having people come over for Thanksgiving, and he's hoping to get something to help himself feel better soon. So I want to get this done before he comes back. This is where I am, and I freaking love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. The cuteness. It's just, look at that little snowman and that tree and the little, I think this was called for a different color. I didn't have it. I used Weeks Havana, so it's maybe a skosh darker, but it looks good to me. And this, I think, goes over to about here. Goes up and over. This one won't take too long to finish. And what's nice about the smalls that I'm working on is that I stitch in hand with those. So even when I'm sitting in my chair, when I'm stitching on those little projects, it doesn't take all the equipment that the bigger projects do. Okay, that's what I stitched on. So I have some other things to show you. So when I went to Swan Island Dahlias in their gift shop, I just want to show you a couple of cute Christmas things. I bought this Christmas ornament. He's so cute. And I just couldn't resist him. Look, he's got his little candy cane and his little cocoa, and he's winking at you. Now, we're going to have a big Christmas tree in our house. This is the first year we will have a house that has like anything more than just a standard size ceiling. So I'm struggling a little bit. I usually have way too many ornaments that I can't put, so that I can't put them all on the tree. But I think now I'm going to need at least all that I have to put them on the tree. And also, I talked to my husband about buying a tree, because if you have a tall tree every year they have to buy, that's expensive. Or you have to go out into the woods and cut one down, and we'll see. So I might buy an artificial tree, which is sacrilege, but I might do it anyway. I bought that there. I bought this. My sister bought this too. I'm going to turn this on for you. I can't stand it. I saw this and it was going. I was like, oh my lands, I have to have that. So it's too heavy. Obviously, you can't hang it from this, but you just set it down on a table, and it is so magical. Just, I love having the TV on and having this across the room be on. It's so beautiful. The snow is glitter. It's glittery snow, so it's super ethereal looking. So I got that there. And what else did I get? I don't remember. Anyway, they gave me gifts with purchase. There was this bag. Like, oh, you spent enough money. Here you go. You get this gift with purchase. And it was incredible. Like, it had a pair of socks in it. I've taken a few things out already. Notepads. Oh, those are gift tags. 12-day gift tag stickers. Cute. They're very, like, Pacific Northwest botanist. Magnets. This is so cute. This was, oh, look at these little trees. This is so cute. I'll have to hang that in the tiny house for Christmas. Hot list. Notepad. Seeds. Gardening stickers. And this book, I've seen this book before. Now, Seize the Day. I thought this is certainly something you could use and transfer it onto weaver's cloth and punch needle this. All of these would be great punch needle projects. They're a little bit fussy, right? I'm not an expert punch needler, but I thought that would be worth a try someday. I'm going to put some of this stuff down below. And a bauble came in it. Little ornament. Anyway, I was surprised that they gifted us that. And I will put a little video of the inside of the store because it's very magical. It's like your senses are on overload when you're in there. And there were people milling around. It was very busy. Oh, when we left there, I didn't tell you this, we went on the ferry across the river, which is always fun. Out that way, there is a Grandfather's Acres where they have a little train that goes around the property. Again, this is in the country, and they have a pumpkin patch. So I took my kids there when they were little. It was fun. Let's see. Oh, let me show you what I got at Acorns and Threads. Hold on. I picked up a piece of, I don't know, every time I see this, I buy one. This is Miss Crescent's Crown Linen 46 count. She's had a couple of these pieces there when I've gone up. Janine has. Now, Miss Crescent's was Crescent Color Works. She was the original owner, and she started dyeing with her daughter, and then something came up in their life, and they couldn't continue. So these aren't on the market, but I love the color so much that I bought the end of that. I bought, oh, I think I bought the other half of this when I was at the market days. Vintage pecan butter from Lakeside, 36 count. I think that's a fat quarter. Then this is Cedar River Linen 40 count coffee stain. This is amazing. Look at how gorgeous that is. I couldn't decide which half I liked of the fat half, so I bought the whole thing. Plus, I had she has a coupon book that you can buy at her foam open house, and it was fabric. So I used my coupon. the fabric, I thought. I picked up Sweater Weather by Brenda Gervais. I've seen some finishes, and then everybody and their sister is stitching this. Bells are ringing. This is so pretty. By Brenda Gervais. And then I like this one as well. Snowman in the Forest. By Brenda Gervais. Found this in the clearance that she had in the annex. I have one of these finished. Summer House Stitch Works American Harmony number 3. I think I have number 1. This might be one of my 25 and 25 for the celebrating the 250th year anniversary, which is actually next year, for the United States. And I need to identify, I think, 10 or 15 starts the rest of this year to add to my list. And this is, I think, going to be one of them, because they can't all be huge, even though I'd love them to be. And then this one is Ragamuffin 3. I love the acanthus leaves on here. This is Shakespeare's Peddler. I like this one. I like that it has a little stream, a bridge with the stream that goes through it. So that was on sale. I think her clearance was an additional 50% off. All right. What else came in the mail? This is Hazelwood, Fiber on a Whim. I got this from Christine at Hollis Hands Creates. Hi, Christine. And this is for, I think it's Marion Young. Miriam or Marion Young. I bought, it's a Chessie and Me pattern that came out this fall. I saw it on Country Sampler's website and ordered it. And I have the silks for it. I just really wanted to use the called for fabric from this one. And I'm really glad that I did. It's beautiful fabric. So that came in the mail. And also I bought this off of a Destashed page. This is a Handwork Samplers, the 1830 Margaret Kramer sampler. Look at that big, huge stretch of lawn and the castle looking manor in the background. I really like the composition of this one. You might be able to find that on the secondary market. Also, you might check 1884 Stitchery. She might publish those. Oh yeah, I found threads all bound up and ready to go, and I don't know what project they go to. So I have them on the side because someday I'll want to start that project and go, I wonder if I have those threads somewhere. I got this. Oh, I got this from, oh, here's that one. Marion Young. This is the pattern that I got with the threads from Country Sampler. I think I just got the fabric from Country Sampler, and I pulled the threads from my stash. And that Fiber on a Whim fabric that I just showed you went with that pattern. And I was thrilled to see this fabric from Acorns and Threads. This is Fiber on a Whim Night Sky 40 count. So it's a blue, but there's a lot of movement in there, and I'm going to stitch Sweet Moon by Teresa Kogut on this fabric. So this was a Jingle Ball pattern from last year that Teresa has now released, and I love this pattern. It says, "Oh, sweet moon shines so bright, help me guide my sleigh tonight." So dang cute. She's so clever. So creative. So I'm going to try this fabric, and we'll see if I'm scratching my eyes out by the time I'm done. But if so, it is what it is. Also on the to start list, coming up, is Peace and Goodwill Sampler by Chessie and Me. I'm not sure when I'm going to start this one, but this was a kit. And that one I'm going to be starting. This one also, I need to pick up fabric for this. Home for Christmas Sampler Pillow by Chessie and Me. Very similar look between the two patterns. And I'm going to start two biggies. This one came in the mail. You could pre-order this through Farm Girl Dry Goods, and this was her exclusive kit from last fall from Teresa Vinette. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to start this one. It's going to be hard for me to choose which one to work on next. And then this one came in the mail. And so Marlene, Stitching by the Lake. Hi, Marlene. Marlene private messaged me and said, you made me buy this. And I'm like, well, you're welcome. This was the Holly and Ivy kit from Country Sampler. It is their fall open house, Christmas open house kit exclusive from them. And it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I did the English Garden Sampler by Kimberly Nugent, and I have some of her other patterns. Met her at one of Michelle's Farm Girl retreats, and this is going to be just a blast to work on. I can't wait to get into it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That one is available at Country Sampler. All right, is there anything else in here? When I was at Disney World, I did not buy, I just didn't buy, I bought one ornament. It's in a box, put away somewhere. I bought one pin. I have a lanyard that I have some pins when I've gone to Disney World and Disneyland. I bought one pin. And then I bought this shirt, this sweatshirt. It's a little over the top. Look at how glittery that is. Now, I can probably never wash this because this is going to be one of those things that if you wash it, things are going to come off or shed or unravel or whatever. So I have to be careful not to spill red wine or coffee or anything on it. But this is my official Jingle Ball outfit, I think. I'm going to be wearing this to the Jingle Ball. I hope you're going to the Jingle Ball. I hope to see you there if you are going. I've gone every year, and usually I've gone, well, number one, I love the content. So all of the free funny things that the designers do or their skits that they do, I enjoy that. I really much enjoy the speed meet and greet. So meeting other stitchers one-on-one and being able to extend the time if you connect with someone and want to chat a little bit longer. I just thought that feature was really well thought out last year. I love the exclusives. Oh my gosh, the exclusives. Are you watching social media and looking at the exclusives? I'm dying. Annie B's folk art, she just posted this sneak peek. I'm going to go ahead and insert it here. So I cannot wait to buy that and start it. I am on a runaway train, you guys. I have my whips down to like under 30 and now I'm inching up to 40. But so I love the sneak peeks. They're so fantastic. And then Teresa Kogut has some wool applique pieces that she designed. And she's going to have some available at the Jingle Ball as well. So I love where needle arts are going right now. And I just feel so blessed to be connected with this community. I feel like God shows his grace and his goodness every day through the relationships that we have. And I'm just really excited for what's going to happen in the future with the needle arts and how things are continuously evolving. So I think that's all I have for today. Kind of a shorty, but that's all right. I've been working hard, really. And vacationing because I needed it, boy. My husband's like, you need a break. I said, amen. Amen. I'm here for the rest of the year. Nothing exciting, no retreats scheduled yet for next year even. We'll see what happens with that. All right. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.